Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. We left off, things were starting to turn around. Um, we're getting food, our stress is starting to come down. We're not quite there yet, but maybe another cycle or two here and we'll be able to actually hop back on research and then really get things to start turning around. Alright, so everybody's asleep. That's Harold. You're grimy, tired. Yeah. Alright. And new cycle, here we go. What do we got there? Joshua's on the table. Alright. Alright, and we're processing out some more lice loaves. It is really bad that we can't seem to keep oxygen there. Alright, we got enough food. I suppose we can let Ren de-stress a bit. Oh, we have some... Alright, so people are showing up as idle. Stinky, Harold, and Joshua. Are any of those the people assigned to research? Joshua and Bonhi are assigned to research. Sure, you know what? Let's go ahead and start up our research again. Let's see, what do we need? What do we need? We need all of this, honestly. But let's prioritize some stuff here. Sanitation would be nice, but not super important. Percolation, filtration, water purifier, liquid filter, okay. Gas filter. That gas filter is going to be important. Alright, let's get the filtration done. Alright, so we got our research running again. How is this? Let's see. We're expecting an excellent yield. We're not there yet, obviously. But even a good yield, which we're in, is going to provide us double the amount of meal lice. And the excellent yield thing only really applies on the final harvest anyway, so we seem to be all good going there. At least for the time being. How is our temperature? Alright, looking good. Our oxygen. Our oxygen's okay. We opened up some vacuum here last time, so it's still taking a bit to get that stuff sorted. We're gonna need to start thinking about building water reservoir and a polluted water reservoir. We'll probably just put the polluted water reservoir around this. Food shortage. Alright, you're back on it, Ren? Good, good. How is Ren's stress? Ren is down to 50% stress. And narco sleepy. Ugh. Alright. Come on. Let's get some more stuff going. We might actually need to designate a second cook. And Bonhi, who is on our research, is the only other person with the skill. Oh, what's the problem here? Oh, insufficient resources, so we are out of meal lice. Hey, look! A meal lice thing grew. Somebody go harvest that. Hey, Ren. Ren is on harvesting it because he doesn't have anything to do at the moment. Right, pick that up. Excellent. Picked up 15 meal lice. Delivered. There you go. Hey, research complete. Excellent. Let's pause that up a moment. So we can try and maximize our time efforts here. Time efforts. Something like that. That's going to require sanitation first, but we need the mesh tile. Percolation is kind of important, but not necessarily till after we get the mesh tiles. Pressure management. We're going to want insulation too. Let's get insulation. So we can start working on some of our reservoirs here, because we're going to want to insulate the effects of outside temperatures. Alright, so we got a natural gas geyser there, a natural gas geyser right there. Yeah, we're probably going to have to drop this down a bit. Because we're going to... Yeah, which will mean we'll need to redo that pump and all that. Oh, look! More meal lice ready to go. We've also got that hatch down there. Why are these unreachable? These totally seem like reachable things. You're eating my copper and turning it into coal. Stop pooping out coal. I should... That's probably all the copper. No, there's still a little bit of copper there. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do something about... Yeah, that's not the stuff we want. Laysai. Ren is on there again instead of making food. I should really go into consumables and say nobody gets to eat the raw meal ice. Yeah, there we go. That way they'll all get turned into lice loaf before people eat it up. It might cause us some short-term issues, but it should make things better long-term. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. Why can you not get over here? Alright, as soon as that insulation is ready, we're gonna immediately start building our reservoirs. And I really need to find a, like, regular old water geyser. Because, I mean, I'll get polluted water from the natural gas stuff, but I really could use some pure water without having to worry about it, you know? You're stifled. New duplicates are available. We don't really have... We don't necessarily have a space for a new cot because we have our medical cot done here. We could always move that, though, and put up another cot. Let's see what we got. Let's see if there's anybody worth bothering with. So, you're an ugly crier, bottomless stomach, and dimensionally... No, see, look at this. You're destructive, so totally a write-off. Binge eater is not great, and you have gastrophobia, so we can't even put you on as a cook. You have a good strength, though. You have way too high a decor expectation, though, so we're going to reject you all. Alright, so good thing I checked now, is because then this way we'll get a re-roll for hopefully when we're a little bit more prepared for a new dupe. Alright, so we've got lice loaves being made. This is working. This is working out. Alright. Yeah, our total kilocalories are going up now. So this definitely seems like Oh, you know what? Harold doesn't have a place to eat. That's why he's being stupid up there. Alright, let's see. Is that decor? No, it's gotta be furniture. Yeah, mess table. Pop another one in for Harold there. So he doesn't, like, go eat in our impromptu fridge. We need some more Weezeworts, too, as part of the problem here. We're just about out of water in this little spot. Which I suppose is kind of good, because it'll let us then just, clear that up. Use it for something. Research complete, but it's on to the next one, because there were 2 in a row. Which means we are not quite to our insulation yet. How are you guys doing? 1 remaining harvest, 2 remaining harvest. Are you guys... Let's see, you're actually now bouncing back and forth between good and excellent, so there's a chance we'll get some seeds from you. You are solidly an excellent. You're looking excellent. You're looking excellent. And you're looking excellent. You're almost guaranteed because you're almost at excellent harvest right now. Although you are at 87% of your final harvest, so, oh, look at that, 79. Once you hit 80, you are guaranteed excellent. Let's watch this for a minute here while people are doing things. We actually are to the point where we need more meal lice anyway, so... Because as soon as that happens, I'm going to go ahead and get some more. There we go, you're up over 80. So you are going to have an excellent yield. You are a good harvest this time around. There is our additional meal lice. Excellent. How are you doing? Trench stench. Great, wonderful. Alright, you are still growing. You are not quite up to 80 yet. You are not quite up to 80 yet. You are not looking like you're going to hit 80 anymore. Oh, it's because you're far enough along that your temperature is not necessarily great enough. I could really use a second wheeze ward up here. That's part of the problem. Yeah, that one's far enough that way. How's our air temperatures? Yeah. I could really use a second wheeze wart. But, unfortunately, unless I happen to dig one out by chance, like maybe one of those... Yeah, those are the only spots that I might even possibly happen to dig one out. You know what, let's go ahead and... Whoa, what are you... Oh, that's because I've got new stuff. Ladder... We're going to go ahead and just go like that. Then we're going to say, dig that out of the way, and dig those. We'll see if we happen to get another Wheezewort seed. Because unless we happen to come across another cold area, which I certainly hope there is somewhere. Yeah, we don't have anything even looking like a cold area. Let's look temperature-wise. If there happens to be something around the edge that looks a little cold, you're just vacuum. You're vacuum. Something, anything around the edges. That's the ice biome we already have. Yeah, we're not seeing any other ice biomes at the moment. So, you know, not good. Not looking good there. Alright, you are... Oh, pollution exposure. That's not good. But you're refrigerated. I don't know what the pollution exposure actually does, but I know that a sterile environment helps slow decay, so maybe that speeds decay. Ugh. We'll fix that in the future. How are you? You're a good yield. Yeah, that's it. You're done. Except that people keep going to do other things. What is that? They're like, we're gonna go try and harvest that for a second, and then go do something else. That's happened to like a couple of duplicates there. Alright, stop crying. There you go. There's no crying in farming. Alright, that... Stop pausing it, Brad. Alright, there we go. Let's clean that up. Yes, food shortage, I'm aware. Ren, if you could, go work, that'd be great. There you go. Let's go ahead and see. We can't adjust this down a little bit. Let's just try and get the minimum stress lower at the moment. We're slowly working our way back down in the stress levels. Who is super stressed at the moment? Max. And Harold is the one on there. Eh. We'll just let it go for the time being. How is our oxygen? Not great at the microbe musher. How is our temperature? Eh, it is temperature. You are heading for a good yield. Food shortage again. Ren! What did I tell you? Go do that. What is that noise? Oh, is that the research stations? Oh, I didn't know they made noise now. Even notice that before. Huh. Alright, you're waiting for that. You're an excellent yield. Come on, go harvest. You're complaining about a food shortage and then not harvesting stuff. Pick the 14 meal lice. Mealwood seeds times 2. I thought they were supposed to produce 3. Food shortage. Yes. No research task selected. Excellent. Alright, let's get on that. Alright, so we've got that. Let's get the med bay. And then we're going to need to get pressure management. Yeah, we're getting close to done. Because we'll get those 2, then we'll just work from the top down, I guess. And then once we have all of that, we can deconstruct those and start tapping into, like, our geyser and stuff. Alright. How are we doing here? Joshua. Max is really the one that should be on there. Where is Max? I see Joshua. Oh, there's Max. Max is generating power. Yeah, we're using a lot of power at the moment because we got the research going, we got the micro musher going, we got the bench going, we got the algae deoxidizer going. Pretty much everything on the circuit except for the cooking station is running. Alright, Joshua, get off there. Bonhee, I did not say you could get on there. Get off of there. Bonhee. Bonhee! I would like Max to get on there. Bonhee! I just told you to get off of there. Stinky, you're not supposed to be on there either. Max needs to get... Dang it, Bonhee. Bonhee, did I not just tell you... Get off of there. Alright, you guys are on there. Where's Max? 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 Oh, there we go. Max got on the table. Good. We've got a new duplicate coming up. Let's actually go... Let's plant the mealwood seed there. Plant the mealwood seed there. We're not going to go on this side just yet because the temperature's still not... Yeah, the temperature's still not doing super great. So... Let's take a look at our duplicate choices. Vomiter. You have a bit of a high decor expectation, but your food qualities can be low. You can't cook, even though you have cooking. I hate you. Alright, binge eater, irritable bowel, that's fine. Interior decorator, which means, well, your decor expectation is actually lower than hers. Alright. We'll think about you. Here we go. Ugly crier. Wow, okay, those are good. Slow learner, you can't build things. But you're naturally robust. You can still dig, so that's useful. We don't want to put you in there. You know what? You got 2 cooking. We need a second cook. Lindsay. Welcome to Space Base 5000. You are going to be our new cook. Cook. You are allowed to cook. No, Joshua is going to stay on that by himself. Okay, that looks good. You are going to need a bed, so we're going to deconstruct the medical cot. We're probably not going to even rebuild it at the moment. Let's just let that happen. We are going to need a new cot of sandstone. Right there. And I think we're going to stick at 7 duplicates for a while. Because we're probably now going to have some issues here with food. Oh, we didn't get the cot built in time for poor Lindsay. How's our oxygen doing down there? Still not great. Alright, ooh, our power ran out. We're running low on algae again, too, so let's go ahead and say, dig that out. Dig those out. Dig those out. Dig that out, since we no longer have to worry about the water pressure. You as well, and you. You guys are still showing as unreachable, and I have no idea why. You should totally be able to walk across there. Not a clue. Not a bloody clue. Oh, we finished our insulation research, so we can actually start doing the thing I wanted to do. Alright, I believe... We don't have any abyssalite, but it shouldn't matter too much. Alright, where are we going to want the bottom of this to be? Go right along there, I think. Oh, hey, research is complete. Excellent. You're already on to the next one. Good, good. How is our food going? We still have plenty of meal lice. Good. Alright. You know what, Lindsay? We're gonna go into your jobs. And much like Ren, I'm gonna say you do not make power. Because I don't need you jumping on the generator when, Ren is off doing something else. And, alright, so I've got the 2 cooking stations. This one's obviously not being used at the moment. But I have 2 cooks now. So theoretically I can run both at the same time, and at the times like this when I'm not, it's going to allow Ren to go off and do things like maybe hop on the table here and get de-stressed. Which, he's at 49% right now, so he's not doing too terrible. Let's actually take a look at our table settings real quick. Let's go ahead and bump you down to 15. And we will adjust that a bit more in the future. Wow, yeah, we're not doing great in the power department here at the moment. How's our research going? Alright, medbay's getting worked on. Good, good. Not too terrible. I can't cancel out with the same button. You'd really think that, since they have R bring up the research screen automatically, that if you were on the research screen, they could just make it so R could, bring you out of the research screen as well. Be something nice for them to add in the future. Alright. So here we are, all sleepy again. We've got our algae back up to an acceptable level, so we're going to be able to continue to produce our oxygen at decent rates. You're planted, alright. Mealwood. Harvest remaining 3, growing 9%, da-da-da. Yeah, you guys are not... Oh, man, look at that. Alright. Let's, swap you over to mush bars. And, should we? What is the quality on the mush bar? Grizzly. You're terrible. Requires 2,000 kilocalories of mush bars. It says it adds 1,000 kilocalories to it and removes disease potential from the food. You know, let's go ahead and do that. See if that actually works. And what we're going to do here is go consumables. Nobody eat the mush bars. Wait till they're mush fries. Well, we're going to see how this will work out for us. We still got a couple of lice loaves for people to eat in the interim. Alright. Get that. Alright, you're cooking that. You're now down here running that, so we've got both of these running at the same time. Alright, it says we have 2,000... Yeah, see, that's not... that doesn't seem right. It seems like I'm actually losing kilocalories doing that. I mean, it's removing the disease potential, but yeah, let's just clear those out. I need the kilocalories right now more than I need to worry about the disease. I'll go ahead and add a few more of those in. Alright, let's see. You still can't get over there. I was going to start figuring out what I want to do for a reservoir. I think... Oh, I was going to look at some of the materials. Like sandstone. Well, you know what? Let's just not worry too much about that. Let's just get some insulated tiles going. We'll use sandstone because we have a ton of it, and we don't have the abyssalite, which would be better for it, but we will probably get some as we do this. Let's see. We're going to go... to there, I think. Actually, let's cancel a few of these. There, we'll go that far. Insulated tile, make sure you're sandstone. We'll go not quite like that. Yes, food shortage. Are you still making food? Make more. I don't want to go continuous because I don't want to use up all the dirt in the world. Yeah, we'll leave that for the moment. We'll let them put that in. Let them get those in before we start digging out. Because I'm going to need to put another layer in anyway. Food shortage, of course. But hey, everybody has beds now. And who's not in bed? Alright, there we go. Alright. I think we got one more cycle in this episode. We can go one more cycle like this. Let's keep going with this too. I kind of want you to be a reasonably large reservoir. Right there? Yeah, right there. Okay. And then we'll switch over to regular old tiles. We still want to stick with sandstone, thank you. But we won't worry about that just yet. We're going to go ladder. Sandstone. Right there. Alright, how's our food production looking? Throw some more in. Because we're not quite up to having more meal lice yet. We're running purely on mush bars at the moment. But we're running on a decent number of mush bars. Now that we have the 2 cooks who can cycle off doing stuff, that's working out. And we're going to have to put some more ladders in so people can get to things, but we'll worry about that as we go. Alright, doing good on that. How's our dirt? Our dirt's doing okay. How's our stress? Ren was our most stressed. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do here is go ahead and bump the max stress thing down to about 35. If I can get it to go. There we go. Alright, so now it's, at 35, they'll go down to 15. The next thing will be to bump that down a little bit more, and I think I won't bump it too much lower than 30. New duplicant available. I don't particularly want to have more than 7 at the moment, though. We're gonna leave it. We're not gonna even look at the moment. Alright, so we're starting to build some stuff here. Good. You're starting to build there. Also good. We're gonna let them... so look, now you can get over here. For no apparent reason, the only thing that changed was I went one lower with the ladder, even though it was already even with this. Makes no bloody sense. I don't know why. Why are you suddenly available when you weren't for no apparent reason before? Okay, our research there is done. Let's pop into that. Alright, so we could just go straight down the line, or we could try and prioritize this somehow. We're going to need pressure management, and we're going to need advanced power regulation before we get to percolation, so one of those will go first. We're starting to have some power issues, but they won't be too big. You know what? We're going to need pressure management, because we need those doors, and we need the gas valves in order to get things running right. Hydro switch, what's this? Automate switching power goods on or off based on ambient liquid pressure. Must be submerged in liquid. I have no idea how I would use that, but that's an interesting new thing. Let's go with pressure management for now. I'm gonna do that. Alright, how's our stress? Oh, Ren. Alright, let's let everybody get into bed. Well, except apparently you. Alright, you know what, we're gonna pause up right here, because I don't want to let the entire night run through. But we're gonna call the episode here. So our stress is under control, our food management is, well, I mean, we have plenty of kilocalories. They're not the best of foods, but having food is better than not having food, even if the food is subpar. So that situation is getting better. And yeah, our stress is down. And we're slowly being able to lower the massage threshold. So, yeah, and we have 2 cooks now. That's helping. That's helping our food situation. We're starting in on our reservoir. So that's all looking good. That is looking mighty fine. And we'll be able to do the same over here. We're going to need to release this water this direction, I think. Yeah, we're going to have to do that as soon as we get some of this reservoir built a bit more so that it doesn't end up in this reservoir when we go to build it. But we're pretty good here. So, until next time, have a good one.